On Saturday, a meeting was held in Mali, capital Bamako. First meeting between the Ministers of Industry and Commerce of the AES and the representatives of the private sector of the AES space with the businessmen. It was a question of making the diagnosis of what that hinder the development of the economy. The meeting lays the foundation of a real endogenous development carried by the private sector. Several cooperation agreements between the private sectors were born for the construction of a strong economy. A special envoy to Bamako, to Hadi Zandamba, after 2 days of diagnosis of words that undermine the development of business in the space of the AES Confederation. The professional organizations of the private sector decide to look henceforth in the same direction under the areas of the ministers. The National Chambers of Industry and Commerce and the Cell of Agriculture each signed with its peers protocols of agreements of cooperation, concrete acts to build together an economy specific to the young AES. It is the operationalization of the development dimension desired by the heads of state of the space AES. It is about the consolidation and the materialization of what the people of elsewhere have already advanced in. Integration term for more than 60 years. We have always had charlatans, merchants of bad oral, who came to make us believe that our development, our well-being could only come through their help. Today, our meeting have allowed us to move in a real way towards laying the foundations which will allow a development of this dimension, of this compartment, economic development, through strong collaboration. The overall synergy between the private sector and the public administration. In short, the Bamako meeting is an invitation to the private sector to get more involved. This is good. Very great initiative. In this dynamic of endogenous development of Confederation of the Alliance of Sahel States, to achieve this, a synergy of action is required in all sectors of activity, both public and private. The results of your work will feed into the framework of reflection of the specialized committee on development issues, in particular industrial development and the competitiveness of the private sector, improving business climate and attractiveness to foreign direct investment, facilitating trade and strengthening intra-AES trade issues of quality standards of products. I like the point he made here that more than 60 years, they've always had charlatans, merchants, who came here to make them believe that their well-being and development could only come through their help. But today, through this meeting, the eyes of their understanding has been enlightened. Their eyes are open to know that through collaboration with private sector, they can achieve more than that. And through collaboration with private sector, they can develop into whatever, regardless, in all the sectors. Those chalant merchants were, over 60 years ago, they were using them, trading on their intelligence. Oh, goodness. But now, thanks goodness, they now know that they can even do it on their own. They can develop themselves. collaboration, private sector and public sector coming together. This is the AES. This is the AES Ministry of Commerce. They came together to implement this with the private sector to work hand in hand in collaboration. This is a very good one. And through this, the issues of standards and qualities of products will be addressed. They have signed cooperation agreement, and we look forward to see the progress that comes from this. You know, one thing about life is when you don't look inwards to actually find out the cause of your problem and how to solve it, you'll be dancing around until you look inwards. Now they've looked inwards, they now know what to do instead of relying on those charlatan merchants that has been using their head over 60 years. This is a good one. Thank you for your time again with me. I don't take it for granted. Hope to see you in my next as I bring your way again more trending news. Bye.